just finished priming pretty much all the gray colors for the PG new Gundam. But these parts here are not the gray. They're actually the brown colors. Since I still had them on their clips and I didn't cannibalize the clips and the sorry, in the middle of cleaning the airbrush a bit. Since I didn't use up all the clips for the other parts, I said, all right, let me prime those first because they're so few and far between. And it's not all of them because I had to put the smaller parts on the reverse end of some clips because they're the, well, hold on a second so you can see them. They're these little 2 female hole pegs type thing, and I don't want to use this to hold on because I want to get a good coverage of the part. So the workaround is use the alligator clips in reverse and using masking tape to stick it in the hole, so it's a lot easier for you to, you know, support it on and use it to paint. A little tip there for anybody who is trying to figure out how to do it. I actually did not do that on all of them, on those similar parts, because I used like the sticky tack that goes in the hole, and then I put a toothpick right through it. This one needs to be cleaned thoroughly. I bought a, oh, that's something I wanted to that's something I wanted to share with. I always want to clean my airbrushes, and I may do a video of it, but maybe not. But let me show you what I purchased. I actually purchased this online. It was like $7. I bought this metal tray. Whoops. I bought this metal tray, and what I can do is I can take this apart, put it in here, and then fill it up with thinner, and then using tools, or using this or any type of brush, and just clean the airbrush. It's a lot better than me putting in a plastic container, because usually, depending on the strength of the thinner, it may damage the container. With something like this, it's easier to clean up. Something you may want to look into getting your hands on it. I always keep seeing something like that at some hardware store, and I always keep messing up getting it. But I bought this online, and I'll be using that to clean up a lot of airbrushes. So yeah, the brown is done. This is actually one of the gray shield. This is the shield, which I painted gray. It leveled out pretty well. This one came out good, but I think I may have. There's a scar here from the actual sanding, so I'm going to sand it down and clean it up. This one will not be sanded down because it's part of the design, so that's okay. Now I wanted to touch base on paints again because I completely and utterly forgot that I am not going to be using both of these types of colors, one of them on this, because I forgot that I purchased the Gunmetal, and I haven't even tested this out yet. Now, I may end up not using it, and may just using it on something else, but I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to test this out first. Now, for anybody who has been not watching my channel, I posted, I actually posted a short, and testing out these Gaia paints. So, I'm going to be doing another video of this, so I'll test it out. And I'll be testing out these other colors, and so you guys can see this on camera. And you decide if these are paints that are good for you. So I can imagine those who have purchased these paints have tried it and used it and swear by it, while others probably have not gotten it and are saying to themselves, maybe should I get it or shouldn't I get it? Should I not get it? You know. So that's why I do these little short videos, so you can decide for yourself if these paints are good. And if you like those short videos, okay. I'm not going to oversaturate my channel. I'm going to do like maybe one every 2 to 3 days. The next one will probably be Saturday night or maybe Monday night. I don't know. I like to do it at midnight on my channel. Okay, so I think what I'm about to do, before I test this out, this is the brown, and I'm going to use burnt iron. Let me clean the airbrush up to paint this. Alright, let's begin. Good. I'll do a few here. I'm not gonna waste all the time just to seeing me paint all this. Just these 4, 5. That is. You gotta pretty much cover everything because you don't even know what's going to show, what's not going to show. Like this one here. And both sides. Because again, you never, ever know. That is nice and smooth. Alright, I get the little ones here, but let me finish up the big ones. I'm not going to show off all this. And then I'm going to clean up my airbrush and get ready for the next big color. Okay, so let's finish this up. Alright, so I'm going to take a lot of the paint here to try out this Gunmetal paint by Gaia. I was gonna do a video, but I was like, nah, I'll do it later. Actually, what I did was, as I was priming all the parts, I actually primed 3 spoons. So we're gonna do a test run on the spoons first. But first, we are going to mix this. And by the way, it smells. Let me get my excited here a minute ago. Okay, I had to get one of these to put on. I should get a respirator because this thing smells like crazy. And I'm going to turn on the fan because even though I'm not painting, I'm going to let the air suck it out. cleaning up the top here, so I don't want this thing to kick in and then I can't open it up anymore. Now, normally I use the leveling center, but because I think I'm going to use the Modo color series. Now, this thing is very, very strong. See how well it flows out of my airbrush. I'm going to put a little bit. Obviously, I have a lot of parts here, so let's move them away. I'm going to start with the little one first. First, you know what? Where's the spoon? Here it is. Let's do a spoon test. Okay, we'll do that. That's a gunmetal. Oh yeah. Oh baby, yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna accidentally hit this bottle, but let me just do it here first. Do both sides because you never know. Oh, that is gorgeous. painting this color for the inside of the joint, but I'm going to change it up just in case, if I feel like it. Because I think this will still look good, because the other part will be a different tone. I have to say, this is wonderful. This is absolutely gorgeous. Good, amazing sheen of color tone. I mean, it's that over sheen. You never know from the inside when I do that. I'm going to say this, there's some great detail here in these pipings and these vents here. So you say to yourself, okay, how much is this going to be shown on camera with the armor on or armor off, or when the panels are exposed? We don't know. And I am seeing a lot of people online just taking their sweet little time, putting that extra little nuance and detail. Whether they're either airbrushing it or hand painting it, kind of my money is on hand painting, I think. With maybe they're using acrylic paints. And I'm definitely going to be probably using the Kaleido paints for this, for the hand painting. Yeah, but this Gaia Gunmetal, I'm gonna buy another bottle. Oh yeah, this will be my go-to Gunmetal for a long time. Even though the metallic graphite black and the metallic, the other color, are great color tones as well, I'm definitely enjoying this one. And it goes nice and smooth using my Gallery Mobius 0.3 airbrush. Which, if you did not get this airbrush, go to Gallery's website and pick it up and use my promo code StriderPrime. You'll get a nice little discount, and of course you help me support my channel. So I appreciate it. Look at that. Oh my god, yes, I love it. Of course this is not going so well because it's a little crowded here. Let me get one last piece, which is far away from me. I gotta consolidate spacing here. Because I gotta finish this, put it to the side, get to the next ones. Let's just do this one right here. Excellent. Okay. Let me finish this up. I gotta clean that part there. And then we'll move on to the next color. So stay tuned for that.